Good day, one and all. This is Melafello Crypto Channel, back to share my experiences and adventures in crypto with you. We are less than a minute away from AMA for StableFund with Michael, the founder of StableFund. There was a V2 launch that occurred on yesterday. With some refunds that started today and some that elected to roll over into version 2 that started yesterday. I have several wallets that are in StableFund, one of which did roll over, so it did appear, or it does appear, that the script is working a little slower than we would like for most of us, but it does appear that it is working. So again, the purpose of this video is just to record in real time the complete audio. Last AMA, or one of the AMAs that I've seen previously, I won't say the last, was a bit fragmented. It was edited out, so my intent is to present a complete unedited version of the AMA. Hope you find this helpful. Thanks.
Hi, Health. Can you hear me now? Hello. Just a second. Health, can you hear me? Hey, Health, can you hear me? All right, everyone says they can hear me. Health, where are you? Where's this guy? Just hold on, guys. Guys, just give it a minute.
Okay, testing 1, 2, 3. Can you hear me
Now,
now?
now it works. Yes, it works now.
Oh, okay. Now I can hear you. Let me start the recording quickly because I'm outside to not have problems here.
Just start the recording, Health. We don't need an introduction where you are, where you're not. Just start the recording.
Exactly. I start the recording now. Okay, go.
All right, thank you. Hey, everyone. Thanks for joining the AMA today. This AMA is being hosted just to let you know what's going on with the migration and the refunds. So I'd like to start with the migration first. We're nearly there. I think we've done about 97%. So total is about 59 million approximately, which has to be completed. We're already at 56 million in some change. So I believe that should be completed within the next 3 to 4 hours. That's just an approximation because the script sometimes stops, but then they have to manually restart it, and they're making sure everything's being done in the right way. There was a small discrepancy in the BNB rollover. We found that, and that will be sorted on the Monday, because obviously devs won't be working on the weekend because the team's been working very hard to achieve all of what we have in this short of a time. So I have to be willing to give them something, which is a weekend off. Additionally, people say sometimes that you don't have a 24/7 team and everything. We do, but everyone has been working on this project, because if you see the things which we've delivered in such a short span, is a lot. Like, we've delivered a full UI UX change, a full backend had to be changed. Everything is brand new. It's actually done. Everything's done from scratch. So they really need some time for themselves as well, and that's why I've given this weekend off to them, because the migration is going to be completed in next 3 to 4 hours. Refunds, we've started the refunds. Now I know people have concerns, oh, why they've started the refunds from the lowest amounts and why not from the highest. People will complain all the time, and I understand that. If I was in your shoes, maybe I would have been complaining as well. But guys, please understand from this perspective, we are here to stay. We've not drugged anyone, we've not scammed. We shut the whole thing down just to protect you guys. So it's you guys have to understand this. You all have to understand this, because rugs are, they're done and they're gone. I mean, why am I gonna like give $7-8 million refund first, then start this whole thing if I don't have to do this? Like, my intent is right. My team is putting all the efforts. We are all here, and they really do need some appreciation, because some of these messages on the Telegram, which keep going as a repeat message, is not really cool, because the team's working hard. They need to feel motivated, and this is in your control. And I'm not saying this to everyone, but people who are doing this, they know that. So definitely we are refunding everyone, and you're going to see a big traction start coming in of refunds, and everyone's going to be completed, and then everyone's going to be happy. So whoever is waiting for the refunds, guys, please don't be demoralized. Not that I'm giving migration people first and you later. Everything is being done in the right way and manner, and everyone's going to get their money. We're not keeping anyone's money. We have just started the V2. And also, I wanted to point this thing out, because I've seen a lot of chatter going on about the 63 days. Now, let me help you understand. If it's about 60 million in staking, every 7 days, we will be putting out $4.2 million. So if we are putting that much money out in 63 days, that itself is going to amount to about $40 million when it's about payouts every week. So people who are doing these calculations about 63 days and seeing all those things out there, worrying some people and making these statements, just think out loudly. If someone's giving $4.2 million out on a weekly basis, that's more than enough money for the company to sustain. So definitely on the 63 day, there's going to be enough liquidity, because if it was all on Ponzi, this would actually not go ahead. It will never go ahead if it was a Ponzi, because $4.2 million paying on a weekly is a very big amount to pay out. It can only be paid out once trading is actually happening, which is, we've also put the bot results now. So every day, what percentage bot's going to be making, it's going to be portrayed there. On the weekends, it won't, because we don't trade on the weekends. But obviously, you guys get only 1% of that. So just to clarify, it's not that if bot's showing 2.7% today, that you've made 2.7%. That's the amount the company's made. So it's going to be showed every day, Monday to Friday, whatever percentages have been made. It's been done this way because when we were posting the trades and everything, everyone obviously is not that savvy to go and check and don't have that much time as well. So we make this feature live as well to be easy for people to have a look there. Okay. In addition to this, the first, I think, 7-day completion is not going to affect anyone in the way, because for some people who are worried that they're still getting migrated, they should have been done yesterday, don't worry, you still get your payout on the same day as others. So you don't have to worry about that. That's the way they have actually run this. So you won't have any issues on that. In regards with the refunds, my team is, I'm going to make sure and I'm going to request them again tomorrow once the first script's completed to start the second script. And we will continuously run all the scripts for the refunds as well. Now we will open up for the questioning. This is a short AMA. It will be about 35, 40 minutes. The reason that for that is because it was all of a sudden AMA. I had to take out time and there's a lot of works going on in the back end. So I just wanted to take out time to give this all information to you all people there. Additionally, I also want to say that we do also have new investments coming in, and they are also going to accumulate to the obviously 59 million mark. So when I say 59 million is we do think there might be a bit more because the new investments are coming in as well. So this is just in all transparency to give out people all the information. And we have a lot of interest from more exchanges coming, so that it's going to be announced as well. Or we spoke to XT, not myself, actually, Health spoke to XT, and he managed to get the fees down from which was, I think, 10 SFUSD or USDT down to 1 USDT or SFUSD.
Yes.
So that's another thing.
Correct.
We also have the swap feature. I won't say it's a one-way swap right now, so it's there right now. In very near future, we will have the other swap as well. So once you guys get paid out your rewards, you can convert that into USDT or BUSD or Matic, whatever options we can offer to you guys there. So we are working towards all those things, but all I request you is we are not going anywhere. We are here to stay. That's why we are back. Otherwise, when in DeFi, when projects arrive, they go, they don't come back, give part refunds, then come and start the migration and then start paying out. This is just the start. Trust me, this time stable funds come back so strong that it's never going anywhere. Because if this was the V1 version, definitely would have happened again, because the code was written in such a way that 28 days, then you're unlocked and you can take it out anytime. This time, no, it's so tightened that it's here to stay. It's not going anywhere. So definitely, I know I go to some groups, see the chatter, see the negativity. I know it's going to be there for a few more weeks, but trust me, after a few more weeks, there's going to be no more negativity about StableFund, because people and the whole functionality of StableFund is going to speak for itself. Now we're going to open the questions for AMA, and we will cap this. We will close this AMA at 5:45 p.m. UK time. So please apologize for that. We apologize for that. The only reason for this is because this was a rush AMA. I just want to give you a lot of information, which would have been better on AMA than on just text going on and stuff like that. So that's why this AMA is being taking place today. All right, Health, we'll open up the questions now.
Awesome. Thank you so much for version number 2 as a Christmas gift. Super happy with this. All right.
Thank you, man. Thank you, guys.
Yes, I Am Legend, I think, is a good start here. Brother, feel free to unmute your mic. I Am Legend, you have the mic. Just click the button.
Yes, hello. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Yes, hello to you. Yeah, very well done, guys. Obviously, yeah, I know there's a lot of queries. I wouldn't take it to heart too much. I think most people in the group are very happy. Just a query, and it's probably going to get itself resolved, I hope, tomorrow. But myself and a number of people that I've become aware of originally opted for a refund on some of their accounts, and then went obviously and decided to go with V2 once we got the further details. Having looked at the refund figures, it shows both a refund and rollover amount, and then there's a description at the bottom which says you've agreed to refund. I'm just wondering if that's an error with the wording, or whether there was an error by me and perhaps by others in our adoption of that option.
No, I think that would be an error by yourself, because when we had a reset button, because when we announced the new matrix of the V2 and announced the 20% rollover, we put a reset button down there. So if you'd originally selected refund, we'd given you an option to reset and then select V2 or refund again. And that option was valid till 5th December. And that was notified to everyone via emails, via the groups, etc. So if you haven't done that, I'm afraid there's no way I can help you with that anymore.
No, the point I'm making is that I did do that. I pressed the reset button on 2 accounts. So I'm just saying that's it's not just me. I know of at least
No,
half a
so
dozen
when you
other
just
people.
so let me help me understand this. When you press the reset button, yeah,
Yes.
did you then again select the V2, like after pressing the reset button, or you just press the reset button?
I can't recall now. I'll have maybe that's the error. Then I thought I'd followed the steps,
Yeah,
but
because
not to worry. I'll
it's
find out
like
soon enough. But
when you do reset. If not, then reach out to Hells. We'll try to see what we can do. Yeah,
okay,
just
that's fine.
message him your stuff,
Thank you very
please.
much.
Thank you. Thanks.
Okay.
Next.
Go with Bob. Yes, I go with Bob next.
Yes.
Bob, if you see your microphone
Guys.
button there.
How are you guys?
Hi, good. How you doing?
Good, thank you. Yeah, I'll be quick since we don't have much time. So yeah, you said we'll be able to swap SFUSD. I was wondering if FSUSD is backed by dollar, and if the liquidity will or has been audited.
It is backed by the dollar. We've announced this previously. We are putting our own funds to back this up. And you can even see on the exchanges, everything, the price has been well maintained for last, I would say 4 or 5 days now since we've launched. I would say 6 days actually. The volumes are there as well. Everything is there. And now it's even as a swap available. So definitely there's not a deback, and people will see that in coming week. You know, time, as I say, time's the greatest thing. It speaks for itself. You guys will see that definitely this token's not going anywhere. It's pegged to $1 and it's going to stay as that.
Oh yeah, that's not my point. I definitely trust the fact that you did all good. It's just that I did some research today and saw that usually stables are audited and on
Yes,
non-custodial stuff
the
like
coin
that. But
is audited. Our coin's audited. It's audited by 2 people. It's audited by Certic and it's also audited by, what's the name, Truth Seekers.
yeah, okay, I saw it. Oh, I must have misunderstood the point of auditing the liquidity itself. All right, yeah,
Auditing the
that was
liquidity, I don't know. I've not heard of that personally, and I've not got that done if it's about the liquidity. But you can see the exchanges for that, or Coin Market Cap, CoinGecko. You'll see there's enough there.
all right. Awesome. Thanks a lot, and
Okay.
yeah, have a great vacation, everyone.
You too. Happy holidays. Thank you. Next, Health.
Okay, go with Rick Astley next.
Hello, Ray. I was just going to ask, if I didn't misunderstood, you said you were going to show proof of a bank account containing all the USD backed up that you use for SFUSD.
See,
When is
I
that?
never
When
said
is that
I
gonna
will.
happen?
I said I will speak to the bank. Okay. And you can
Okay.
hear my AMA as well. This is what I don't like, because people start making these statements and then I'm held accountable for that. So I never said that. I said I will see what can be done. I will speak to the bank and see if they're okay giving me that. But in all honesty, I haven't even got the time to reach out to them to figure this out right now, because I have been working on this project nonstop because of the developments we had to do, the listings we had to do. We've just been nonstop. We've been working like almost 24 hours, because all these exchanges are out of different continents and we have to be up on weird hours. So I haven't got a chance yet. But yes, in my next AMA, I'll try to see if I can cover that point.
Okay. Thank you.
No worries. Thank you. Next, please.
Okay, Franklin, crypto holder next. Hey, Franklin.
Oh, yo, you hear me?
Yes.
Yes, we do.
Yes, cool. I saw somebody saying that the conversion of the Matic on SFUSD is 1-on-1 ratio. Is that right? Because
No,
doesn't sound right to me.
No, it wasn't. It was selected at 0.88 Matic. That was the ratio. That was the rate yesterday when the migration started, and it
Yes.
was chosen on that rate.
Ah, that's cool. That's totally fine to me. Well, I keep waiting with much patience. So That was my question. Thanks, guys. Keep up the
No
good
worries.
work.
Thank you, Franklin.
Bye bye.
Next,
Bye-bye.
please.
Okay, Fun Crypto DJ is next.
Yeah, hi guys. Yeah, thanks for having me. I've been trying to ask a couple of questions for a long time, but I think that some of the questions that I had were already answered. I was mainly was gonna ask you about SFUSD
Sure.
because this is the least clear subject, and in my opinion, this is the crucial point of the project.
Tammy, talk to me. Ask me.
Yeah, well, I was going to ask about the liquidity. How how because at the moment we have the supply of 100 million, but from what I'm looking from my sort of a quick research, at the moment we're only backed up by what are new people buying. So all
No, that's not true. Where did you get that analogy from?
well, I did have a look at the blockchain, and from
Okay.
what I can see, I mean, you can't clearly see a lot of the things. You can't see the liquidity that is backing up the SFUSD, and there's a lot of people asking these questions, and I think that this is the thing that is like makes the most confusions about
So
about
let me
the
explain you. Let me explain you because
cool.
you said something which you made a statement that your research, but I would like to say your research is totally wrong, my friend, because a backing is not going to be showed with the smart contract. It's never showed like that. The backing is of the variety of other assets which are lying. For example,
Yeah.
if you have say 100,000 SFUSD, right? And if you were to go to on an exchange where it's listed, and if you're not able to sell that, right, that's where the liquidity becomes a problem. But I don't know if you've noticed this on the exchanges and everything. There's good decent amount of volumes there right now. I think we're doing close to $4 million in 24 hours. Those are the kind of volumes which are there.
Yeah, that's the volume. But what part of that volume is going to the liquidity, and where is the pool, the liquidity pool?
So
I mean,
when there are no sellers, for example, right now, the only people who are sellers, right? Because that's what's going to show you the volume because they're only buyers right now. There's not enough sellers because sellers are going to become available when the refunds are there, right? So for example, today we started the refunds. They're going to be sellers there. And now when we do the payouts, right, which is going to be on the first seventh day of the first reward cycle, that's when you're going to see that. And that's when people are going to see. This is what exactly I said when I started my AMA. I quoted this that people are even fighting about say the 63 days, right? Like say it's 63 days, it's going to bleed out, it's going to die. Right?
That's perfectly fine. 63 days, in my opinion, is good. It's good time to lock the funds. That is time to build the liquidity and the rest.
That's my friend. That's not what I was saying. What I was saying was people are saying after 63 days. This is also another FUD saying 63 days. After 63 days come, it's going to be a huge sell pressure and it's going to depeg. Right? That's another statement which is out there. I truly was answering that as well to you guys. That if that would have been the case, we would go before that because what we're doing is we have to pay out approximately, even as of today, $4.2 million every week, right?
I know.
That's what profits have to be paid out. So I would say time is the best thing to really reveal things, right? That cannot lie. So wait for a couple of weeks, see how the payouts come, if you're able to cash SFUSD out to BUSD, USDD, everything. You guys have been patient enough. Just be patient for a couple of more weeks. See for yourself, gain your own confidence, and then you guys can speak for yourself about the project.
Yeah, no, sure, man. I absolutely agree with that. That's all good. But if we get a little bit more transparency, within at least the last few days, like I did ask a number of questions many times, like how much money is going into the refunds, how much money is going into the V2. If we could get
I appreciate that, but you have to appreciate one more thing, that the team's been working really hard. Everyone, even the mods have been helping us, which usually do not help us in the regular stuff, day-to-day activities, because we are dealing with exchanges which are on different time zone to us. Everyone's doing their own bit. So sometimes if people have missed the message in this group, I'm sure they can be forgiven.
No, fair enough. I'm not fighting, but I'm just asking
No, no,
direct
I know.
questions. A lot of
I'm
questions,
exactly explaining everything. Yeah.
yeah, a lot of questions have been answered, and then that's fine. But there's a lot of questions which, in my opinion, are like crucial questions about, the liquidity, about the, about the other things, and they just, they just silence. They just not answered, and that just brings the confusion into the thing, and then people start to worry. Then people start to father. Then people start to, if you were a lot clearer about these things, which I'm sure you can disclose all of that information, that
Really?
would be
One
a lot.
second, sir. If there's a website down, sfusd.io, okay? It
Yeah.
clearly says it's pegged to $1. That's a clarity given right there. Okay. So if people don't want to make an effort to go and read and they want to be fed everything in their hand, it's not a mod. Imagine a mod is doing a 4-hour shift. Okay. He has to
Sure.
manage 12,000 people on the chat, right? It's not easy job. He can answer to everyone. I'm sure if he's missed your questions or someone else's questions, they can be asked over again. And this is the reason we host these AMAs, so I can answer them, whatever's left out by the mods and everything, right? So we are giving people so many mediums to come and ask the questions and everything. But some people still don't have patience. Like, I mean, guys, you have a lot of patience. All of you have been so good to StableFund, waited, and obviously still waiting. So just be supportive for a couple of more weeks. You will see for yourself when the liquidity is, how you guys are able to change it so quick. Swaps are there. And that's going to give you, listen, the whole thing is test in life, right? When you do your test for yourself and you pass that test, that's the biggest thing you can achieve, right? That kills all the FUDs and questions. So that's what I would say is just watch for a couple of weeks and you will see for yourself that it's already there.
Okay, no, fair enough. Okay, yeah, I get it. But the more clarity about the crucial things, would make everything a lot easier, and you wouldn't have to answer these questions and we wouldn't have to have that conversation. If we just put the basic things like in the pinned messages or something like that, we wouldn't be asking about the liquidity, about how much going into this, how much going into that. These are the information that you already have. But if they could have been answered previously, then we wouldn't have that many questions and everything would be a lot clearer. Okay, that's fine, mate. Yeah.
Okay, guys.
No
I think
worries.
we
Thank
have
you.
enough about the liquidity right now. Let me ask Ray one question. Does Binance answer how much liquidity they have put behind BUSD? They have their stablecoin. We have our stablecoin SFUSD and are listed on the exchange. So why do you ask questions? Right?
Hells, I get that. Don't get sentimental on this. Listen,
No
people have the
worries.
right. Let them ask.
Of course,
Don't worry.
of course.
We have to stay calm,
Yes.
answer everyone.
Yes.
Don't worry about that. So
No
let's
problem.
go take the next person.
Shazar. I have Shazar next. I think she was there for a long time right now.
I know. Hell, so you picked me. Good. All right. Hello everyone. Hello Michael.
Hi.
Long time no speak. Hello Hells. Hells, check your DM. Well, I just wanted to say, a comment. Thank you very much for bringing us thus far. It's been a rocky journey, but we're here now, and we will continue up, and up, I believe. A lot of people have had doubts. Lots of people are still doubting, but I think if you just remain firm and strong and positive, all those people will. Tilly, stop it. Sorry, my dog. All those people will fall by the wayside, and eventually will become StableFund soldiers. So yeah, just thank you. It has been, I mean, personally for me, it has been quite tumultuous emotionally, but I know that I've seen the history. I've reminded myself of the history of StableOne, and I know that things will fall through, and we are seeing them. So thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Shazan. We won't disappoint you. That's all I'm going to say to this, but we won't disappoint
I do have an issue though. I do have an issue with my rollover and refund, but I've DM'd Hells. I'm not going to bring it up here.
Okay.
I've DM'd Hells, so
sort
please
it for you,
Hells.
definitely.
Lovely.
Yes, no problem.
All right. Have Merry Christmas.
Merry
To you
Christmas.
too.
Bye.
Bye. All right. Let's go with Alan T next.
Sure.
All right.
How you guys doing?
Hey, good. How you doing?
Hey, so so you're never gonna make everybody happy. It doesn't matter what you say. I've been with you guys since the beginning. I'm very grateful for everything that you've done thus far. and I know that you're going to continue to work real hard, and everybody's going to prosper. My one question is,
Sure.
when you get your rewards on the 7th day, can you let the reward sit in there and get it maybe on the 8th day or the 9th day? You know what I
Yes.
mean? Is the button going to just be active after 7 days and you could take it within the whole week? You know what I mean?
Correct. Yes, you can. So the button's going to be active. You can take whenever you want.
All right, that was
Just
it.
like
Thanks a
last
lot,
time,
guys.
just like before.
Have a great Christmas.
You too. Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, go with Lady D next. Can you unmute your mic?
Yes. Hello.
Yes.
Hi there.
Now we hear you.
I'm fine, thank you. Good. Well, it's afternoon here, so good afternoon, everyone. I'm calling from Canada. Please, I just have a very few questions. I've listened to quite a lot of people on this line, and yes, some are absolutely very crypto savvy, but then others are not. And
Right.
I think it's just really polite and just fair, like, that we carry everybody along. Now, I heard one of the mods say there are 12,000 members and there are just four mods. Okay. But then when people have questions, you have to understand that your question is not more relevant than mine. You might bring in 5,000 and I might bring in 5,000 as well. But that 5,000 might be just a pea in the pot for you, but it might be everything for me,
Correct.
So let's not just be too quick to being very dismissal of other people and, just scrapping them and talking to them in such a condescending way. It's very demeaning, I have joined quite a few of those platforms. And by the way, I come from a medical background. I'm a nurse, and
Right.
you know, it kind of it's a bit awkward because when I joined stable funds, I've joined some other ones, and they didn't come out so well. And it's just so unfortunate because, to be honest with you, I really don't know what brought us this far to stable funds. Why everything just went kind of the way it went but you have to understand that there are lots of people because we're in a global recession as we know it, and people
Right.
are really scared of
Mhm.
what's going on with your money, how and
Yeah.
when you ask questions, I listen, what's going on, because I have been, uh, um, I've had quite a lot of people impersonating those mods,
Correct.
each time I ask a question, they just, people on the group,
That's
people,
I get that.
sorry.
Now let me speak. I'll explain you what you said exactly is right. See, as you said that you're obviously maybe not that savvy on crypto and everything, and when
Right.
you ask those kind of questions, what happens is these are scammers who enter our group with various other names, and then they pick you because they know you're vulnerable, and they like to go
Right.
after you, right? Because they would like to take your
However,
private keys and stuff
and
like
I
that, and then just try to get your
absolutely.
money out.
But you
Okay,
see, all
but
those would have been avoided if, we speak to each other in such a respectful way that,
no,
hey,
one
listen,
second. I have to stop you here, and because
go
now
ahead.
I have to speak as well because I have to take other
Sure.
people also, right? But I'll explain
Absolutely.
you
Go
one
ahead.
thing. We have notifications about scammers, which
Mm-hmm.
pops out on our Telegram literally
Yes.
every hour. Okay, we
Mm-hmm.
do that. I don't see any other project out there handling the customer support or the level of response which my mods and I myself give. We almost tend to do weekly AMAs as well on top of all these things. We have regular email updates going out about everything which we are doing. Literally every day, an email is going out from last 6, 7 days informing people about all the updates. So you
Mm-hmm.
try and tell me that obviously it's not that I can have a mod for each one of you, right? That's not
Absolutely not.
possible.
It's not
It's not
visible.
possible.
Yes.
So how
True.
am I supposed to solve for this problem when I'm communicating with you all via email, via
Do you
the mod groups,
um
via
right.
Twitter? We have responses everywhere.
Well, you see, now I do follow the email and I read my email to the T. However,
Mhm.
there is no allowance for sending respond back, or inquiries via email because this way it's less infiltratable. You know, those impersonators, they cannot infiltrate the emails.
Definitely
You
is.
know,
If you want to reply to the emails, you can reply to the emails as well. So if you
many times
replied
I
ever to the email,
many times I've done that and not a single response I got back. You know,
okay,
because
okay.
I got to a point whereby I didn't even know what was going on. You know,
Okay,
and
now
the
you tell
guy.
me. Then you tell me your concern now so I can resolve your issue. Let's talk about
Very
that.
well. Okay, so my concern now, right? Because I didn't know which way we're going. You know, I read people's chats. You know, where they say we exchange this. You know, using this other third party this, and I'm completely oblivious. You know, totally in the dark because I don't know all this DeFi groups and whatnot. Not. You know,
Okay, so let
and
me explain you what's going on. So you
yes, please.
invested in stable fund, correct?
Yes,
Okay.
about
So stable
almost ten
fund,
thousand. Yes.
okay, so stable fund went down. What happened was we had certain unlock periods which were not sustainable and we closed the shop. Okay.
Okay.
Now we've come out with version 2. Okay.
Okay.
When we've come out with version 2, we gave people an option whether they want refund or they want to roll over their funds with 20% bonus
I got.
and come
Yeah.
into V2. Okay, this
Got
option
you.
was given and you had to choose this option by 5th of December. Now, if you
Right. I
say you
chose
read
one.
your email, you chose
Yes,
which one?
I
To
chose
V2 or refund?
to be very candid with you, Michael. You know,
Yeah,
when you have a blind leading a blind, you know, it's kind
yeah.
of very difficult, right? Because the person who brought me in kind of like led me into the ocean and then left me to drown. So rather than proceed blindly, I decided to opt out so that at
Okay,
least I wouldn't be losing all the way around. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying
okay.
because I was so close to being
Don't worry.
scammed.
Listen to me.
Go
Listen to
ahead.
me now. So I'll tell you, you've reached out to the right person. So now you still have an option. What I'll do is, especially for you, okay, if you want to roll over, you let Hells, you know Hells, he's here, right? His DM, his
Okay.
name is Hells. You can
Okay.
DM him, okay, and he will get a reset done for you only if you want to do it. If you want to
Okay.
stick to your refund, no problem, you will get your refund. It's
No, no,
already
no, I don't
started and
mind
it's going to get
rolling
it.
over. Right. I actually chatted him up, but he didn't respond. Hail's
Yeah, because
crypto.
I have everything
We
in
get we
archive. I
get
just
twenty
replied you
thousand.
back.
We get like 20,000 DMs every day.
I
So
can
you have
imagine.
to you have to understand our side as well. Like come jump in our shoes,
Absolutely.
and trust me, your
Absolutely.
world's going to change. So
I definitely hear you.
definitely, yeah. So we now when you message him, he will know that you're messaging him. He knows your name, Lady D. So he will
Yes.
take care of it if you want to roll over. And we are there
Okay.
to help every one of you. It's not just that obviously I've spoken to you, so we are providing you special treatment. We
I
have
understand.
always been of that point from day one. Whether you're getting $1 or whether you're giving $100,000, you are going to be treated the same way.
Okay. So you were
Okay.
just at the point of explaining to me that, you know, we now migrated to V2 because I did ask in the group that was the V2 the going on to which is the MetaMax, and then the person told me, one of the mods said, no, it's just an option that you don't have to do it. So I just paused because I had someone actually impersonating one of the mods. He was
Yeah, they
impersonating
do that. They do that a lot of
Hell's
times.
crypto,
Yes.
and I
Yeah.
actually sent the communication, the chat back on the platform. I'm like, hell, it's kind of funny. Someone is actually chatted me up, you
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
acting like you know.
Yeah.
So it's scary. It's a scary world out there.
Don't
So
worry. Now I would request you because I'm going to take other people. So you reach out to
thank
Health
you.
and he will resolve all your issues. Okay.
I appreciate.
And I'm
Thank you very
sorry for
much,
the
Michael.
inconvenience. Thank
All
you.
right. Thank you. Happy holidays, everyone.
Okay. I
You
just
too.
replied
Thank
you
you.
back, lady.
Thank you.
All right.
All right. Next.
Let's go with Freedom Seeker next. Okay, can you unmute yourself?
Can you hear me now, Hale?
Yes, we can.
Michael and your entire team, I just want to say thank you tremendously for everything that you've done to bring us to this point. I've never seen anything like this, and I'm extremely very proud of everything you're doing. I just actually joined the AMA, and I just pray you can figure out a way. I'm one of those who have not received any rollover yet, but I was one of those day one. As soon as you announced the rollover, I was one of those who actually clicked that button to rollover even before you worked out the logistics. I was one of those. So, and I just saw a
No
message.
problem. No problem. Do me a favor again. Send your wallet address to Health. He will get it checked and get it because the what do you call migration is still going on, right? So
Okay.
there can be a possibility that you see it yourself, but in any case, just DM Health your what do you call wallet address, and he'll get it checked. And if it's for any reason left out, he'll get it fixed for you.
Thank you so very much. I had no doubt in my mind. Honestly, I had no doubt in my mind that you people were going to look. I've never panicked from day one before the shutdown project. I've never panicked. I've always just believed in what you people have said, because you've always done every single thing that you said you were going to do. And that's why even when there was a commotion the first time, I was with the project from day one. I'm one of those who never took out a penny. I mean just not a penny, but I see the pain you have gone through, and I'm very, very grateful for the impact you are not just making for me and my family, but for what you're touching lives. You might not realize it, but and I know you are going to impact more lives, and we are very grateful for everything you are doing.
Thank you so much. That means a lot. And definitely, please reach out to Health. He will take care of it.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much. Health, let's take Crypto Phil. He's here.
Yes.
He's busy. Let's take him.
Okay. You got the mic, Crypto Phil?
Hey, Health. Hey, Michael. Now, just a few things. Listen, first of all, the last guy who just spoke, he brought a lot of things here, and they're very honest. Now, I've been investing into V1 from day one, actually hour one, and into V2 I invest yesterday, day one, hour 5, and I'm going to put big chunk today. I know. So first of all, huge thank you for giving a lot of money back. I was so much surprised last night. I say, wow, this is just happening. This is not possible, you know. Again, I've been in over 20 racks just last December in 2 weeks' time. When rack happened, guys, if nobody been in rack, no website, no Telegram, everything is gone. Michael, I need to admit, thank you for coming back and giving the money back. Now, yesterday in my chat, it was so many questions, like a lot, of course, a lot of negativity, a lot of skeptical people. I will just put both 2 questions, what I guess you answer. Now, the first question was, oh my God, what's going to happen after day 63? And again, you answer, are you going to pay back because the bots are working, so we're going to be able to pay? So that question is answered. And the second question was, is it possible to get deep back if there are over 100 million invested here? And I guess you also answered that. I just want to make that clear. Again, to summarize, thank you so much for coming back. I believe you'll be the strongest platform in 2023, and you're going to make so many people happy.
CryptoPhil, thank you so much for all of that. And yes, definitely you're right. This time there is no loosened element left in StableFund. This is not going anywhere. It's going to stay strong. And people who are obviously skeptical right now, I don't blame them. We have given them a reason to be in the past, which was my fault. I truly take it on my hands that when I launched V1, I always said it wasn't meant for public, but it just went out of my hands when everyone joined it. So definitely I've learned it a very hard way, but in V2, we've taken all the precautions. The teams have worked really hard together, and we've come back stronger than ever, and we're here to stay, and we will not disappoint any one of you.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you. All right, Hells, let's take the last person. Hells, I think my Hells is gone only. All right, I'll have to take someone then. Christoph is here, allowed to speak. Hi, Christoph, can you unmute yourself?
I have. Hello, good
Yes.
evening from Berlin.
Good evening.
Nice to hear and see you all again. And thank you very much for your tremendous work. And I knew there was something coming for Christmas, a Christmas surprise, and that's the $10,000 giveaway. Great, so thanks for that. What I was wondering is two very minor things. You still stake every day, correct?
No. So now what you can do is once you stake, your stake's locked for 63 days, but you get your rewards every week. Once you get your reward weekly, this time instead of restaking every day, you can only stake once a week. So that was your compounding. It's only once a week.
Perfect.
Or you can take it out. It's up to you, entirely your choice.
Right. That's very good. I was, I received it late, so it wasn't working for me until a few hours ago. But now everything is working and it's beautiful and fine. Thank you. And the next question, is there going to be a possibility to exchange with Binance SFUSD soon?
Yes, so we're definitely working on this. That like right now you can buy SFUSD from our side via using BUSD or BNB. We are trying to get the swap up and running very soon so that you will be able to swap your SFUSD to BNB or BUSD.
Great. Thank you very much. That's all. All have a nice Christmas, a nice holiday season, Hanukkah, whatever you're celebrating. And thank you very much for answering this question. Thank you.
And same to you and your family. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
All right, everyone. Firstly, my helping hand in this Telegram, Hells, is gone. I really don't know how this thing works properly because he manages the unmute of people and stuff. And also, it's 5:45 UK time now. I have to take your leave. Once again, guys, please sit tight. I know you all have been really patient with us. You have given all your energy, focus, everything to StableFund. We really appreciate that, and we request you to be patient. You will get your refunds. Everyone's getting refunded, whoever has requested for. Apart from that, whatever the migration is left shall be completed in a few hours. Even after that, if someone has been left out, do not worry, reach out to us. We will help you, okay? Reach out to us, we will help you to get migrated or refunded or whatever is what you needed. Thank you once again, everyone, for joining in. I'm signing off now. Happy holidays in advance, and I hopefully will do another AMA before the holidays. Thank you.
All right, everyone. So this concludes the AMA with the founder of StableFund, Michael, on December 16, 2022. This is an unedited version. Has not been edited at all. So hope you get something out of this. Thanks for watching. And please like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Bella fella.